People are just not willing to put in the work and be patient. They know the answers. I had 7 views when I did Wine Library TV, 12 views. Everyone starts at the same place. It's just fucking consistency, trying different tactics if you've done something for months. And like, I don't know, people are just not putting in the work. It's like Pierre, right? Good athlete. He could have put in more work to his basketball game. He brings so much of his soccer skills. He's just so fucking athletic. But I know because I played with him, if he put in more basketball practice, he'd be even better. He's just going on pure athleticism. It's work. That's life.
What do you mean when you say pop culture is currency?
What I mean when I say pop culture is currency, I am saying that popular culture, like what people are into, Labubu's, Kith, Charlie XL, new restaurants, private clubs in New York, baggy clothes instead of tight clothes 7 years ago, hats when I was in high school, major. Hats for after Friends came out and everybody who had that haircut, nobody wore it. Hats came back. Like what food, music, Netflix, what shows are people watching? Love Island. Like what the fuck is happening? LeBron's second decision, Hennessy. Like what's happening day to day in the culture? What's happening day to day in the culture, in every culture? Right? What's happening in bull riding culture, UFC culture, the UFC event at the White House. Like every brand, every person, every entity on earth needs to know what's happening in popular culture. Do you know what iShowSpeed is doing? Do you know what iShowSpeed and Kevin Gates's thing at the LSU sidelines? Do you know that happened or don't you know that happened? Do you know what's happening on the runways on Fashion Week or don't you? Do you know what's happening with Penn State, and Texas shitting the bed after being 1 and 2 in the top 25? Don't you? Do you know that the New York Jets are destroying my fucking heart or don't you? Like, what do you know that's happening in music, sports, travel? Like, what do you know? Like all of that matters to the content you make, to the products you sell. I believe comic books are about to get hot next year. That's why I make them. I believe the card collectors, the sneaker collectors, the watch collectors are going to collect more and more comics. And then, Rips, you might have been in this meeting. Miraculously, this is a thing I've believed for 15 months. Miraculously, yesterday, we're in a meeting or the other day. I don't think Rips was in this. It was Andy, me, Jim, and DJ. And I was like, what's going on in the world? And both Jim and DJ, who are deep in comic culture, said they spoke to multiple comic book stores who said August or September was their best month in business in 20 years. Go ahead, Erin. Next question.
Okay, we actually had a question in the chat asking about what you were just talking about. They wanted to know, how can 40-year-olds keep up with that pop culture you were talking about?
Work. It's fucking discipline. I'm fucking 49. The fuck does this have to do with 40? I didn't say teeny bop 13-year-old culture. I don't need you to know what 6'7" is, but I prefer you know what 6'7" is. You don't have to be fucking 15 to know what 6'7" is. It's fucking work. Like it's, watch this. Do you know what ChatGPT is? Good.
Yes.
Hey, ChatGPT, I'd like to know the 10 things that are happening in popular culture that have popped off in the last month to anyone, like urban culture, Hispanic culture, youth culture, women in the Midwest culture. Like what's happening in popular culture that is like new and exciting and a new potential trend in a year because I want to be ahead of it. I just asked that. Again, it's not about the tools. Every fucking person watching this knows what fucking ChatGPT is. It's, do you have the mindset, the strategy to put in the work? Here are 2 trends, right? Soft, modern, goth revival. Great. Soft goth is back. Good. Fucking a cowboy western revival, reclaiming the look. AI co-creator music artists, AI artists. Recession pop, dance pop with emotional weight. Wonderful. I'm pumped that we have emotional weight fucking dance pop. I can't wait to dig the fuck in. Like it's just, there's some post Instagram fashion runway that doesn't translate to the feed. Cultural hibernation, like fucking, it's all there, everyone. We can all be brilliant at what's going on if we put in the work. All of this is about the work. How do I get more fit? Work and discipline. How do I build a business? Work and discipline. How do I have a great relationship? Work and discipline. Work and discipline. Work and discipline. Work and discipline. Right, Con? Ben? How'd you guys have your career? Work and discipline. Right? Thank you, Connor. Fuck. Keep it going. Let's keep it going.
Okay. When trying to build my own software business, how should I go about understanding pain points of my customer's business? I've tried cold emailing and surveying, but I'm wondering if there are better options.
Go live on platforms, email, you got to keep emailing. You got to email better questions. Just because you're cold emailing doesn't mean you're doing it well. Making content that asks people, like a video that says, what are your 3 pain points, and posting that on LinkedIn. Again, I had 7 views when I did Wine Library TV, 12 views. Like, we've all seen the Mr. Beast video that has only, like Kai said that, like, everyone starts at the same place. People are just not, Aaron, people are just not willing to put in the work and be patient. They know the answers. Like, it's just fucking consistency and trying different tactics if you've done something for months. And like, I don't know, people are just not willing to put in the work. It's like Pierre, right? Good athlete. He could have put in more work to his basketball game. He brings so much of his soccer skills. He's just so fucking athletic. But I know, because I played with him, if he put in more basketball practice, he'd be even better. He's just going on pure athleticism. That's life. Like, we have natural talents and then there's work. I can tell you right now, my son, Xander, in basketball, right, Rips, Court, you know this, he's put in the work to get better. It's not natural super athleticism. It's fucking work. It's fucking work.
How do I transition from short form to long form content? Is there any specific equipment I need to be able to do that?
Nope. I mean, there's no tools. It's understanding, like, there's a million tools. You could do it by hand. You could do it in Adobe. You could do it on Opus Clip. You could do it on CapCut. Like, there's just a million. There's a million tools. Literally, ready? Hey, I want to go from long form to short form content. What are the best 5 tools out there?
Absolutely. Shifting from long form to short form content can be really fun and impactful. A few cool approaches include focusing on punchy, attention grabbing hooks right at the beginning.
No, I mean, I actually need the tools. I know the punchy hooks. I know the 3 seconds. I know the thumbnails. What are the best 4 tools to use to take long form to short form content? Here are the Opus Clip, VDYO.ai, Chopcast, Pictory AI, Pictory AI. Friends, that's it. And they're gonna change. They're gonna constantly change. There's gonna be unlimited tools. With AI now, there's gonna be unlimited tools. Tools are not the game. The discipline to use the tools are the game. The weights, which weight should I use? They're all the fucking same. They're 15 fucking pounds. I don't care what fucking company you use the 15 pounds. It's fucking having the discipline to go to the fucking gym and fucking, you like this, Braden and Zach both like this answer. I don't give a fuck if you use Manga or Schmanga or fucking Goalie Pro or Pro this or fucking Weight this or Muscle Yutkin Inc. I don't give a fuck what your company's called. If it's 15 fucking pounds, it's 15 fucking pounds. It's the discipline to get the fuck up in the morning when it's raining out in New York, go to the gym and fucking lift the 15 pounds. It's not the fucking tool. It's the fucking mindset. It's the discipline. Fuck. Aaron, next.
Okay, this question has been asked a couple of times in the chat from the Dawn. Started my Christmas light install business yesterday, waiting on a product to arrive. Any advice to help make this an awesome season of installs?
Literally Facebook content, Instagram content, pound Meta. Meta is the alpha. Facebook and Instagram, organic content. GaryVee.com/attention if you want to be good at it. Adrian, put it up. We can put the wearable thing down. GaryVee.com/attention. Get rid of that little swiggy at the end. Edit that, Adrian. Thank you so much. If you want to learn how to be good at it.
What are the 2 most important traits you look for in an employee? This is from the chat as well.
I don't know if there's 2 most important. You try to, like, it's hard when I assume when you're hiring or after they are here. I mean, I think buy-in. I think buy-in's a huge part of the game, meaning I have a vision of the things I'm building, whether it's VFriends, Vayner Sports, Wine Library, VaynerX, Team Gary. I'm very empathetic that I have like a strategy. I don't think I'm right or wrong or brilliant or lost. You okay? Yeah. Good. I just have a vision. And so what I'm really looking for is, do people really buy in and understand? Buy-in and understanding matters, because no matter how talented Train will be, if I don't feel like he's bought in, he can only be so good. And that's why so many people move around in the company. Like some people go to Vayner to be friends, or Team Gary to VaynerMedia, or VaynerMedia to Team Gary. I'm agnostic if someone's bought into anything I do in any company, but it is the first requirement. And then after that, you're looking for, I really care about someone's humanity, like how we all interact with each other. You know this, like with our team, we're so, entrepreneurial. Like, how do people deal with adversity? How do people deal with feedback? How do people deal with stress? I think mindset matters. And then I start caring about skill. So it's buy-in and humanity, and then I care about skill. Skill is a commodity. And it's about to become a huge fucking commodity. In fact, everybody who's been listening to me for 15 years about soft skills and emotional intelligence, you better get your therapy up, because with AI, your fucking skills mean dick to me. It got real quiet in the up. Like, I'm serious though. I need everyone to buy in. EQ is about to eat up the oxygen of the world. Like, so much of my team editing, filming, it's like, okay, cool. I'm gonna do that for 9 cents. But if I feel like you're about that life, there's so much else to do. There's so much else to do. Check this out. This is actually powerful. Humans. What are humans gonna do in this AI scaled world? More human shit. We're not called processities. We're not processities. Rips, you're not a processity. You're a human. I'm gonna need more human shit from you. You're not an informationalist. Are you considered an informationalist, Rips? No, you're considered a human being. I don't need information from you. I don't need processity from you. I need humanity from you. Humanity is at the tippy top of my list, Aaron. And it's about to really fucking matter. Teamwork, self-esteem versus insecurity, which always leads to less politics, all that stuff. And then self-awareness. The other thing I'm obsessed with is self-awareness. What are you good at? What are you not good at? What do you like? What you don't? And then that leads to communicate. A flaw of mine for a long time was I had all that, but communicating when it was tough for me. And I now value that more and more and more in my older age. All right, Aaron, let's go to the next question.
Next question is from Louise. How do I set goals when we have an autistic child that consumes our life when we want to move forward?
That's an incredibly challenging question. I mean, look, there's many families, many that I know that have autistic children who have set goals. But first you have to calibrate your emotions. I don't know how recent this is or not. There's so much to this. And so it's tough for me to sit here and tell parents how to deal with such a real adversity. I would just tell her or him, please just give yourself some grace. Give yourself some time. Like, you don't have to set goals. I don't know when this diagnosis happens. They could be 3 years into this. They could be 3 weeks into this. Just anybody who's dealing with adversity, the loss of a loved one, a diagnosis that's scary, dealing with a challenge like autism, just give yourself grace. We need way more grace. So many people judge themselves for how they handle adversity. And I ask people to give themselves more grace, especially people who are grieving a loss. The amount of people who think they can take like a couple days off at work after their dad died and everything should be back to normal. Look, for some people they can. Like, they put it on a shelf, they'll deal with it later. Some people are just so grateful the time they had, and that's their perspective. But other people, like, it's just too tough. So I ask all of you in every aspect of life, financial mistakes. There's some people right now devastated they bought a home because they ate up all their liquid and their cash flow is a problem. And they're living to pay their mortgage and they're upset. Just give yourself grace. Life is long. Life is long. Graceful goldfish. Graceful goldfish is a very sneaky V friend, Rips. And I think we need to give ourselves more grace. More grace.
How do you fight negative self-talk and limiting beliefs like I'm not good enough, or why should people buy stuff from me due to not feeling ready because I myself am still on the way to learning what I want to?
I really struggle with this because the reality is it's a self-esteem versus insecurity game. And I just don't understand how people don't understand that no one gives a shit and it's not high school. And like, I get that people have voices in their mind. My voice says I'm good and I have good intent. Other people say I'm bad. Like, I get that. Parenting, circumstance, DNA. The reality is it's all fake. Me being overly confident and other people being deeply insecure is actually fake. And I think once you get to that Zen place of understanding that truth, it gets a lot better. And so honestly, I really believe this is like the boogeyman and being scared of the dark and like all that stuff. And I just need people out of it.
I'm 18 years old and I have these amazing music making skills, but my dad wants me to go to uni first and later do my music. My inner voice says focus on music. What should I do?
Focus on music. Living your life for your dad is wrong. Like, I do not understand how people understand this. Like, living your life for other people is wrong. Look, uni's good if it doesn't collect debt because it's a lot of fun. And I highly recommend people going to that world if they want to. But at the end of the day, living your life for anyone, your dad, your mom, your cousin, it's always wrong if it's not for you. It's always wrong if it's not for you. All right, let's go to the next question.
Next question is from Sally. If I'm a brand manager at a Fortune 500 company, how do I make the shift to becoming a pop culture strategist, aka a modern version of what a brand manager should be?
Smart. Spending time. I mean, it's spending an hour, 2 or 3 on research every day. This is research, friends. Researching, reading, listening, watching, scrolling feeds, Reddit, ChatGPT, podcast charts, like consuming information as a human being, you know? Aaron, next one.
Okay, question from Johnny. Collecting has always been a thing, but how has social media changed its trajectory in the recent years?
Social media has changed every trajectory of everything. It's given it more awareness, more shelf life. There weren't that many magazines, radio shows, and television shows that were giving collectibles a lot of attention in the 80s, 90s, 2000s. I think collectibles has been given a lot more awareness, so has so many other things. Unfortunately, including like crazy conspiracy theories, like other things have been given a lot of awareness too. And some good, some bad, but that's just life. That's the movement of the world we live in.
Okay, this question is from Lori. How do you start a new business after 60 years old and challenged with technology?
Very easily, you start a business. Like 60 has nothing to do with anything. And technically challenged is the work, discipline and work. What's her name?
Lori,
download ChatGPT and ask every question that you're challenged by in technology to ChatGPT. No worries. Another giveaway, everybody. About $100 worth of value on this signed comic, in my opinion, on eBay. So even if you don't collect, just get it in the mail and make $100. Next question, Aaron.
Okay, we're a B2B SaaS for car dealerships. We're trying everything right now when it comes to social. Should we keep doing that or dial into a theme?
No, I think both work. I think you could be thematic for a while. You can be broad, but I think they're B2B SaaS for dealerships. Aaron?
Yes, dealerships, car dealerships.
B2B SaaS?
Yeah, that's what they said.
Oh, this is a piece of cake. This is all about LinkedIn. Anybody who's selling SaaS products, please go to LinkedIn. Anybody who's selling SaaS products, please go to LinkedIn and treat LinkedIn the way you treat TikTok and Instagram and make content there. And then when you have some content that gets some views, let's say you normally get 8 views. I said 8, Aaron, 8, but you get 400, then run some ads against employees of car dealerships. You know, Babo323 on Twitch. Welcome from France. All right, everybody, I'm going to reset the stage again. I don't know if it's Chris or Courtney that's moving me to the screen share, but I'm going to reset the stage again. Who in here, because I know hundreds of you in here are VFriends collectors, who in here is looking to buy their first VFriends NFT, but it's been too hard with all the crypto and you want to buy your first one right now? This is the moment. You want to buy one, please say me because I have a way to do it. Let's go, Uribe. I know Uribe's pumped. Who's ready? Who's ready to buy their first one? Who's ready? Okay, that's a lot of you. Follow me here. We're going to rarible.com/VFriends. Don't worry, Stella J. This is your chance right now. It's happening right now. Let's go, Drew. Can we show rarible.com/VFriends on my screen? We've got it pinned at the bottom. I need all of you to go to rarible.com/VFriends. This is rarible.com/VFriends when you land on it. It is linked on here. It's that easy. You rebate collectibles. You literally close that out. Chris, follow my lead here, brother. Close that out. All right, you land on this. Now, this is the VFriends page. All 4 of our major collections are here. Series 1, as you can see at the top. These are about $6,000. I don't think that's going to be for everybody, but if somebody buys a Series 1, let me know. The next one, the one that I'm going to recommend the most to all of you, Series 2. You can see it right there. Series 2 collectors. That's about a couple, under 300. Scroll down. Iconics, a very rare series that I love quite a bit. I can't see exactly what that number is, but it looks like $600-700. How much is it? How much? $930? About $1,000 for the Iconics. They're very rare. And scroll down. These are little side projects. This is probably the least important, the mini drops, but I would scroll up to Series 2. Scroll up to Series 2. Click that. When you click into Series 2, everybody, this is how simple this is. Now you're going to scroll what's here. I can't believe that inchworm is still there, but scroll down, Chris. Let's show a bunch. Scroll down. Let's just show a bunch of them. You can find the Trusting Tarantula. That's a rookie NFT right there. You got the OG Ox. Look at that Prudent Polar Bear. Click into that polar bear, Chris, at 0.06. Click into that. Somebody's going to snag this one right here. Look at that. That little polar bear there running through the field. Scroll down a little bit, Chris. Scroll down a little bit for me so I can see the price. $270. You click buy it now. This is like buying on the internet. You click buy it now, and literally right there, if you put in your email that you're going to use for your VFriends account and owning your NFTs, you put that in, you hit enter. The next screen is a checkout screen, just like being on Amazon or WineLibrary.com. You can literally use Apple Pay, click, and you are done. You now own a VFriends NFT. All the crypto, blockchain, Web3 stuff is down behind the scenes for you. This is complete insanity. You can finally buy your first VFriend. Everybody can. And then go to VFriends.com and sign in and see your VFriend. Who's buying their first VFriends NFT right now? Who? Let me know. Who's buying it right now? Let me know. Abram, I expect you to buy a couple more, brother. Right now, it's easy. Easy. Yes, it means you own it on the blockchain. Pika, you own it on the blockchain. That's the only way to own an NFT. What's that? Got it. Okay. It is clean, Keen. We're so excited about this. It's huge. It's huge. Do minis show up in the wallet? I'm not sure, Raindrop. We're going to figure that out. Jeremy's in the chat. If you have questions, it's on the Privy wallet, Tommy. It's on your VFriends Privy wallet, which we just launched a new VFriends.com that has that default. Jeremy will be in here answering. This is that easy. Who just bought their first VFriend? Somebody's winning the giveaway. Bang. Miss Octo? Miss Octo or Mr. Scotto. Big win. Big win. Nice win there. All right.